When the Israelites were coming out of Egypt, when they were being delivered from the bondage in Egypt, to me, that's like a type and a shadow of our salvation. So to speak, before you're saved, you've been living in Egypt, a slave to everything that the world wants to throw at you. Well, God sent a deliverer, Moses, to them. He sent us a deliverer, Jesus. And Moses, when they came to the Red Sea and they needed to cross over, the people didn't have to do anything. Moses lifted out his rod, and he had all the faith, and the sea parted, and they walked over as a free gift. Now, that's what happens when we're born again. Jesus has done it. All we have to do is just believe it. However, when Joshua was leading the people, and it was time for them to cross the Jordan, which they had to do before they entered the promised land. Now stay with me. Because see, I think there's a gazillion Christians that are born again. They've come out of Egypt, but they're still wandering around in the wilderness. They've never entered into the promised land. Those were two distinct, different steps. They came out of Egypt. Moses did everything. He parted the Red Sea, free gift. All they had to do was take it. But when it came to the Jordan, and I love this, the river did not part until they put their foot in it. Oh, good. 3 people on the 3rd row got it. Salvation has been bought and paid for. Jesus did everything. But if you want to have the promises of God, then there's going to be a few things that you're going to need to do. You're going to need to step out in faith. You're going to need to put your foot in the water. You're going to have to maybe say goodbye to some stuff like we said last night. Some of you have no idea what God would do for you, and the only way you're ever going to know is to step out and find out. And you know what I had to do? My first step was to say, okay. My second step was to invite some people, and oddly enough, they all said yes. See, I could have been so afraid of rejection that I wouldn't have even tried. I could have been so afraid of failure that I wouldn't have even tried. But I had to step into the water before the water would part. Now, I guess worst case scenario, if you step in and it doesn't part, you can still step back. But some of you are just sitting around passively waiting for all these things to fall on you, and I can tell you they're not going to. God told Abraham, you leave everything that you're familiar with and you go to a place that I will show you. He had to step out. I wonder how many people live with dreams and visions and amazingly great things in their heart, but they're afraid to ever even take one step in that direction to see what God might do.